My name is Rebecca with a G in Drawn, and today I'm going to show you how to make these 1-hour Easter baskets. And yes, they really do take right around an hour to make. There's two different ways to make them. You can make them sort of with this tapered edge, so you can see it's kind of slanted, or with more of a round, flat edge. Just wanted to show you that. All you'll need to get started is some t-shirt yarn, like this. And I will try to find a brand in the US. I'm outside of the US right now, and I buy it by the kilo, so there's that. You also need a 6mm or J crochet hook and a darning needle, but you don't need that till the end. So we're going to start with our t-shirt yarn, and we're just going to either form a magic ring or a slip knot. If you're doing a magic ring, you're going to want to chain 1 and SC6 in the magic ring. If you're going to do the slip knot option, form your slip knot, chain 2, and single crochet your 6 stitches in here. Round 1 of the pattern just asks you to make 6 single crochet in the magic ring or in this little slip knot ring. I'm going to do that and come right back. So now we have our 6 single crochet. We're going to start round 2. We are not actually going to slip stitch to join. We're just going to keep working in these next stitches. And be mindful, if you do this method, there is a chain 1 there. We're going to work in the single crochet and not in there. So round 2 asks you to increase, which means 2 single crochet in the same stitch all the way around. So you just work 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Whoops. Just like that. And this is how we work our increases all the way around. You'll end up with 12 single crochet. I'm going to go do that and be back. So here I've worked my 6 increases, and we have our 12 single crochet. We're ready to start the next round. So for round 3, we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, increase in the next stitch all the way around. So you do that 6 times, you'll end up with 18 stitches. Just single crochet. Sorry, my hands are moving a lot. This t-shirt yarn is a little stiff. Single crochet, increase all the way around, just like that. Here's our finished round 3. For round 4, we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then increase. You're going to do that all the way around for a total of 24 stitches. So here's our completed round 4. We're going to start round 5. Round 5 calls you to single crochet 1, 2, 3, and then increase in the 4th. So I'm going to do that all the way around and come right back. Okay, I finished round 5. We should have 30 stitches. And I'm just going to show you, sometimes it kind of folds up while you're working on it. And with this t-shirt yarn, it's so stiff, you can just kind of fold it down and pull it out and then continue working on it. Okay, so let's continue on. For the next round, we're going to crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you increase in the 5th. You get a total of 36 stitches, and that will complete the base. So I'm going to work that and come right back. Okay, I've just completed row 6, and here we have our 36 stitches all the way around. But round 7 is a little bit different. Round 7 is where you have to decide, do you want a round edge, like this one here on the right, or do you want a tapered edge, like this one here? And the difference, again, there's more of an angle along the side on this one, and this one lays sort of more round and flat. It's more curved. So let's go ahead and start with the tapered edge. For round 7, if you want to work the tapered edge, you're going to work in the front loop only. This one here. Okay. For round 7, if you want the round edge, you're going to do the exact same stitches, but you're going to work through both loops like you normally would, like this. Okay. So round 7, no matter which one you do, is just single crocheting all the way around for 36 stitches. But again, if you want that tapered edge, you're going to single crochet just in the front loop, like so, just this one front loop, And if you don't want the tapered edge, you want the round one, you're going to do this instead. You're just going to go through both of them like you would for an ordinary single crochet. And just to show you the difference, again, you're going to come up with this little edge here if you're doing the tapered, and without, you're going to have just a nice smooth edge. And this one that I'm doing, I'm going to actually just do the smooth round edges. I kind of like this better. So I'll go ahead and do my 36 single crochet around and come right back. So here we finished round 7, and congratulations, you're about halfway through. For round 8, we are going to continue working along these stitches. We're going to single crochet 5 and then increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase. I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around and be right back. So here's our round 8. We've finished our 42 stitches all the way around. The next 2 rows, all you have to do is single crochet in those 42 stitches. So I'm going to go work those 2 rows and come right back. So here's our basket after working rounds 9 and 10. You should see it's starting to get a nice shape to it. And you know, it's actually keeps its shape pretty well. So we're going to start round 11. And this is our last increase row. We're going to single crochet in the next 6 stitches and then increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. And you'll end up with 48 stitches at the end of the row. Here's our basket after our finished round 11. For rounds 12 and 13, you're just going to single crochet around in each of the 48 stitches. So I'm going to work those 2 rounds of single crochet and come right back. Okay, we've finished our 2 rows of 48 stitches. We're going to start round 14. And this one sounds like the most confusing or difficult one, but it's really not. It's actually the prettiest one. What we're going to do here, I'll just show you on a finished one. We're going to make these little twisty crisscross stitches on the edges. And they're really cool because you can actually weave some fabric or some yarn in between these if you wanted to make a really pretty border. You can put a ribbon on there or something. So here's how we do it. We've just ended our 2 rows, and this is the end of round 13. We're going to slip stitch into this next stitch, like so, and chain 3, and this counts as a double crochet. Then we are going to yarn over, and we're going to work in the previous stitch. So we're not going to continue this way, we're going to go back and work in the previous stitch. And it makes this really cool little crisscross shape. Then we're going to skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Okay. Now we're going to go back and we're going to work 1 double crochet in the stitch that we skipped. And this can take a little bit of getting used to, especially with this t-shirt yarn. You may have to pull your yarn up a little bit like this, make it a bit easier. But it makes these really cool little crisscrosses. So you're going to keep doing that all the way around. You're going to skip the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and then come back and double crochet in the one that you skipped. You skip the next stitch, double crochet, come back and double crochet in the skipped. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'll complete the row and come back. We're going to skip the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and then double crochet in this one that we skipped. Oh. Maybe. There we go. So that is the hardest row of the pattern. If you're a beginner and you don't really feel comfortable doing this round, you can just double crochet around just to give it some height. That way you can weave your ribbon in between there. But I'm going to go ahead and finish these and come right back. Okay, I've just finished my row 14. You can kind of see it looks like this. At the very end, it looks a little bit funny. So if you don't know if you've worked all of your stitches or not, just remember you shouldn't have dropped any stitches. You should still have 48 along the edge or 24 of these little groups. So you can always count them if you're not sure. Now to end this row, we are going to slip stitch into our starting chains here, to that third chain that we made at the very beginning. Okay. We're going to chain one to get us started. We're not going to work in this chain, it's just helping us get the height we need. Then we're going to single crochet in each of the 48 stitches all the way around. And if you're doing the basket only without the handle, then you're done. These 48 stitches are the last part of the basket. We're almost there. So I'm going to work my 48 stitches and then I come back and show you how to work the handle. Okay, here's the end of our round 15. If you are done here, or actually if you're doing it either way, you're going to slip stitch here to join. Now if you're done, you can fasten off. If you don't want to do the handle, you can be done with this basket. If you want to go ahead and create the handle for your Easter basket, you're going to just continue by chaining 41. So that's 40 plus 1 turning chain. So 41 chains total. I'm going to do that